Hey, welcome to the Dwarven Metropolis guide. The cool thing about this guide is anyone can do it. Look, we have +9 on our Staff of Magic Missile. We just took every upgrade scroll and we put it on the staff. So the only thing special we really have is the RNG, the good luck that we've had on these wands. We got a Wand of Regrowth and the Wand of Blast Wave. What do we want to pay attention for in the Dwarven Metropolis? Well, the first floor, we just have the ghouls. And maybe some elementals. Not too much to worry about. The problem with the ghouls is even though they seem easy at first, they can get overwhelming if you get, because they come in sets of 2, right? And you have to kill them both at the same time. So if all of a sudden you get another set of 2 on you, now you have to kill all 4 at once before they regrow, and they will kind of tend to chain regrow. So if one regrows on you, that can make the other one regrow, and by regrow, I mean come back to life, because they're undead ghouls. So we have this Wand of Blast Wave, which is very useful. So what I think I can do is try and get them to come out. If we bring them down to here, we can knock them out. Okay, so they'll come down this way. We'll step here. I have to shoot it here in order to knock a diagonal. It's going to knock me back as well, but it's okay. I think I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll just drop another one here. There we go. And for these next ghoulies, let's just go ahead and open the door maybe and just blast them a little bit. Notice when we shoot the blast wave, our other wands get empowered to +9, so that is pretty strong. That's why it's just pretty decent. I mean, it depends on what other wands you pick up, of course. So with here, we can actually blast wave here, and we'll get knocked diagonal backwards into the wall, which will be totally fine for us. Just keep doing that. There we go. Okay, here's the floor down. Look at all those traps. This is corrosion. There, yeah, that'll do some good damage for us. We'll set off the corrosion here. Maybe just chill. I'll just chill here. Look at them. Oh yeah, they are hurting. Nice. Would you look at this mess? Yeah, so we get elementals and ghouls. If we had some kind of fire projectile, it would be easy to kill that, but we don't. Oh, and here we go. The ghouls are doing their thing where they're kind of going to start overwhelming us. So we need to find some way to AoE, most likely to some area of effect damage here. I'm paralyzed, got some traps back there. Getting surrounded here would probably be bad. Well, I could try a blast wave like this direction. Knocked them way back. Unfortunately, since if you notice we didn't get experience, that means these are not dead because these guys are still too close. I don't have a good way to actually kill this guy, do I? Kind of out of damage here. So perhaps I just get away for now. Where can we go? We can go back this direction. That might be a good idea. We could also go with like, that does a lot of damage here, the tomahawk. If we wanted to freeze time for a moment and like create a little bit of space, we could do that, but hopefully I can get it here with the melee and the shot. I'm thinking this one might be far enough away. No, it's not. That's a problem. Okay. I was hoping to get up here and kill that one before this one regenerated, but I did not pull it off. Come on. One hit. Lucky one time. No. All right. Well, I guess we're drinking a health potion. We have 9 of them, so we're doing okay on that front. Here we go. Well, I need to kill these 2 before the other ones respawn. That's the goal here. Okay, 1 shot here ought to do it. 1 shot, 1 kill. I really want to knock it down into the pit. Like if I could shoot here, that'd be ideal. All right, we got it. And notice how those 2 died and turned into gold. That's how we know we won. So the Dwarven Metropolis introduces us to the Warlocks, who are another ranged creature. The Warlocks can be very troublesome because not only do they do a lot of magic damage from range, they also put a debuff on you. The same strategy applies with all ranged minions as we want to get into melee with them. And unfortunately, it's going to get a couple of free shots at us. So what I'm going to do is go with the knockback here on the blast wave, because that might also trigger these traps. Yeah, nice. And then I'm just going to shoot it. Hopefully we can take it out before it gets us. It's paralyzed. Oh, there we go. It's the degrade is what it is. So our +9 became +5. It's unfortunate. It resisted again. And that lasts for 29 turns. So it's kind of a bummer. But they drop healing potion, so that can be nice. One strategy for dealing with all ranged creatures in general is to take your darts here and tip them. So these ones are blindy darts, but if you had a regular dart, you could take it and you would tip it, and you want to go with a blind weed. Paralyzing or the earth root is also good. If you see here, oopsies. You see here I have some paralyzing darts as well, but for range creatures, the blind less is very good. So you can blind it, and since it's blinded, it's not going to be able to shoot its range attacks at you, allowing you to take it down with your range attacks from safety. And also when it steps into your range for the first time, you get to hit it with a surprise attack, which is pretty nice. So on floor 16, we had the ghouls, the warlocks, and the elementals. On floor 17, I believe it's the same, and we may start seeing some monks now as well. Let's see how we do against this mimic here. So I'll go with the root on it from the wand of regrowth. Oh, it triggered. The wand of regrowth spawned a fire bloom. We could light this all on fire if we wanted. Sure, why not? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? So I'll throw something at it to get that. I'll throw the boomerang at it. And then we'll step off the fire before it reaches the grass that we're on. And I'm pretty sure we can just pass the turn here. Uh-oh. Let's shoot it. Alrighty. We got a scythe. Hey, another wand of regrowth. Nice. So if we wanted to avoid being lit on fire by this guy, we will throw a blinding dart at it so it doesn't use its range attack. Gets blinded, we could step away. There should be a surprise attack. Yep. Step away again. Nice. So here we go, the first encounter with monks. Monks are very tricky because they do a lot of damage and they block. They dodge a lot of damage and eventually they block. So monks build focus more quickly while on the move. So if you are running away and having them chase you, they're going to build up focus, which is going to let them block the next attack. Monks will parry the next physical attack, even if it was otherwise guaranteed to hit. This is a tricky situation with these warlocks here. So what I'm actually going to do is hit it and wake it up. Notice it's focus. So if you examine it and you click on the focus here, it says it's going to block its next attack. And I believe that applies to magic, but let's find out. So if I shoot it with the staff, nope. Okay, so it's an only physical, so magic does work. But what I want to do here is actually get it out of this doorway, away from the warlocks. So I think I'll just step back here. See if it comes through or not. I could blast it here if I wanted. I could also throw a force cube down here because force cube is AoE. Oh, yeah, see it blocked it. You're gonna come. Okay, good, it did come. So what I really want to do is just root it here so I can shoot it a couple times for free. Oh, look at that. So it's standing on a fire bloom. So the way to trigger that is to throw an item that doesn't stick to it, like a hammer or the force cube, because the axes and the javelins, things that have pincushion effects, will stick to it and not fall down. So you could throw a random item too. I could throw like a stylus, for example, and it would bounce off it and land on the ground. But the force cube will also do damage when we do that. And it also will trigger this frost trap. So maybe I don't want to do that. I think what I'll do is go ahead and throw like this armor, and that should land on the ground next to it, triggering the grass there. You can do those traps as well. So now it's going to sit there and burn and be rooted. It's one of my favorite things to do. And that burn may spread to the warlock as well. I'm going to shoot it one more time for good measure, and I'm going to get out of line of sight of this warlock by stepping in through this door, which ran me into more enemies, so that's good. Just kidding, it's not good. Maybe we step up here into this grass and we get invisible. I think we go with the blast here into a root. We roots them both, beautiful. And then I just like doing the back and forth. So I shoot the +9 staff, and it empowers my blast wave up to +9, so it's gonna do a lot more damage. So I'll hit them both with that. Then I'll go back to the staff, and then I'll go back to the blast wave. But I think one more staff shot is all we need here. Yeah, good. So a couple options here. We could do the paralyzing or the blinding darts, but I can also just root it. And I believe this is going to block the line of sight, this one piece of grass. So I can just sit here and shoot it from here. I could also use some range options while I'm at it, like throw some boomerangs and some axes. And hopefully this will finish it off there. Yep, sure did. Just like the other regions, the Metropolis also has a unique quest. This one is the Ambitious Imp. So the Imp either wants you to kill 5 monks or 4 golems and bring the tokens back to them. And you have to look kind of closely because the Imp's invisible and kind of blended in. It's hard to see. One thing to look for is just in your log here, the Ambitious Imp will whisper to you, say, hey, Battle Mage. So what we'll do is when we kill the monks, it'll drop a little token that we'll collect and we'll bring it back to the Imp. It's a basic fetch quest, no big deal. But you get a good reward for it, a ring, and it's always at least +2. I believe it can go to +4. So here's a monk now. I do like to try and get this quest going before I'm killing too many monks because then, just more efficient to kill the monks as we're doing the quest, right? So we get the root in there. the shot. And look, there's some earth root back there. That's pretty nice. It's focused, so I'm pretty sure this is going to get blocked. So actually it's nice to use just like something that does little damage, like a regular dart. So we have 2 regular darts. Oh, it's going to be this one. Just go ahead and do that. So it gets parried, and then we can go on the bigger damage one, like the axe, which will do a bleed. Oh, block that one too. Okay. Okay, now it's bleeding, which is pretty nice. We can go ahead and like knock it against the wall, knock ourselves back, create a little space, finish it off there with the shot. Great. Oh, no way. The Wand of Regrowth spawned a ice cap underneath the fire elemental? That's kind of ridiculous. Let's throw an item at it here and it should just kill it. It freezes it. So next round, I believe. Oh, it got out of it. Still did a lot of damage to it, and it froze these guys, so that's pretty cool. Did I kill him? No, because you would have seen we would have gotten EXP if we had killed it. Oh, something died though. One more shot. Alright, see, we got EXP and it dropped its item. Let's do a little test here. It's sleeping. Let's throw an ice cap at it. It should plant underneath it, and then let's throw something to trigger it, like this great axe. Yeah, look at that. It does half its damage the first shot, and then is that it? Did it disappear? Okay, just did half its health. That's still pretty decent. I'll take that. Go ahead and zap it here and finish it off here. Nice. So this is a good time to go for the blinding darts because you can't grow grass on these doors, so I don't think I can root it. We can test it. Let's see if it gets rooted. Nope, it doesn't. I can just melee it here though. Do a shot. Just finish it off for good measure. Okay, so now we've reached floor 18, and I believe we'll start to run into the golems. The golems are going to be the strongest enemies here in the Dwarven Metropolis. They have a lot of armor, they hit pretty hard, and they teleport. So I think we'll go ahead and stop here, and we'll pick up next time. We'll do the second half, and we'll do the boss. Hope it's helpful, and keep on punching on. Rat punchers, punch on!